Hey everyone, Brandon here, and welcome back to another episode of Booster Tutor. Today we're going to do one of my favorite things, which is Battle for Zendikar Crack-A-Pack. So basically what you do is you open the pack, lay out all the cards, and pick which one you think would be best in a draft. A lot of people call it Pack 1, Pick 1, and it's one of the best things to do with packs just laying around or from your winnings of the night. Okay, let's get cracking. Okay, so now we're going to do our very first Battle for Zendikar Crack-A-Pack. Okay, first off, Ferocious Knoll. 2 colorless, 1 black for a 2/2. You pay a colorless and black, you sacrifice another creature, put 2+1/+1 counters on Ferocious Knoll. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. This guy, not so good, if you ask me. Reclaiming Vines. 2 colorless green for sorcery. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or land. I mean, we've seen this effect many times, and don't know if it's really that great for this effect. Okay, here we go. Mist Intruder. 1 colorless, 1 blue for a 1/2. Devoid, Flying, and Ingest. He's actually pretty good. He's not great, but if you need Ingest to go off early and often, he'll do it for you. Ooh, a Lithomancer's Focus. 1 white. Instant, target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to that creature this turn by colorless sources. This is actually a pretty good combat trick. It's only 1 mana, 1 white, and +2/+2 does a lot of damage and can really help your guy. Okay, Goblin War Paint. 1 colorless, 1 red. Enchantment Aura, enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has haste. No, don't run this card, ever. It's never really been good. Never probably will be good. Hedron Blade, 1 colorless. 2 colors to equip. Artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. Whenever equipped creature becomes blocked by 1 or more colorless creatures, it gains Death Touch until end of turn. It's okay, I've seen it do work, but it only gets +1/+1, and the 2 equip is kind of a lot. Bone Splinters, 1 black sorcery. This is as an additional cost to cast Bone Splinters, sacrifice a creature, destroy target creature. It's removal, it costs 1, and all you have to do is pretty much sacrifice an Eldrazi Scion. So yeah, and here you have the green removal. Unnatural Aggression, 2 colors and a green, instant, devoid. Target creature you control, fight target creature an opponent controls. If the creature an opponent controls would die this turn, exile it instead. I mean, if you're in green, this card is pretty much a must pick. Don't know if it's Pack 1, Pick 1, but it's pretty good. Sandstone Bridge. Sandstone Bridge enters the battlefield tapped. When Sandstone Bridge enters the battlefield, target creature gets +1/+1 and gains Vigilance until end of turn. Add 1 white to your mana pool. This card's fine. I mean, it's not great. It's probably my least favorite of the common lands that tap for color. Sorry, I had to take a drink there. Okay, Cloud Manta. 3 colors and a blue. Creature, fish, flying. 3/2. It's fine. It's not first pick. Well, actually, it might be if this is a crappy pack, but no, Bone Splinters is actually the one I'd pick right now. Here we go. Uncommons. Angel of Renewal. 5 colors, 1 white. Flying. When Angel of Renewal enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life for each creature you control. It's a 4/4 and is an ally, which makes it very good if you're running an ally deck. Retreat to Kazandu. 2 colors, 1 green. Enchantment. Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, choose 1. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, or you gain 2 life. It's one of the better retreats, I would say. But so far, the Angel or Bone Splinters. Coastal Discovery. 3 colors, 1 blue. Sorcery, draw 2 cards. Awaken 4 for 5 colors and 1 blue. If you're in the Awaken deck, it's pretty good, but it's not the best card. Okay. Well, that's an easy pick. Omniculus Reignited. 3 colors, black, black. Planeswalker. +1 is you draw a card and you lose 1 life. His -3 is destroy target creature. And his -8 is target opponent gets an emblem with whenever a player draws a card, you lose 2 life. So basically, oh, and he has 5 ults when it comes into play. Basically, this guy's crazy. I played against him, and he does so much work. His +1 just draws you a ton of cards. His -3 gets rid of their biggest threat, and I've never had the emblem come off, but if it did, you win the game, basically. And hey, look. My land, which I actually like that art a lot. So yeah, definitely pack 1, pick 1 is him. Put it right there. But if we weren't counting him, I would actually probably take Bone Splinters, because, I mean, removal in this set is really good, and it's kind of hard to come by. Alright, well, that was a pretty good pack 1, pick 1. Let's try our next one. Okay. I could do 2. 1 just never seems like enough, really. Okay. Take a drink here. Sorry. Coralhelm Guide. Okay. He is a 1 colorless and a blue for a 2/1. You pay 4 colors and a blue. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. He is actually pretty good early. I mean, he's a 2/1, that's fine. And you sometimes need early guys just to block or even attack if they don't have anything. And his ability is cheap enough later on that it comes into handy, especially if you have an Eldrazi or just anything with enough power and there's a stalled board. Nirkana Assassin, 2 colors and a black for a 2/3. He's an ally, which that helps. They're both allies, actually. Whenever you gain life, he gains Death Touching on the turn. He's not that great. I mean, honestly, I would not even play him if I got him sometimes, unless I had a full ally deck. Outnumber, 1 red, instant. Outnumber deals damage to target creature equal to the number of creatures you control. It's removal, it's instant, it costs 1. It's pretty amazing, actually. Okay, Kite Cell Scout, 1 white for a 1/1 flying. Not even an ally. This guy is pretty horrible. Like, I don't know, he has flying, cool, great. Wavewing Elemental, 5 colors and a blue for a 3/4 flyer. And landfall, when a land enters the battlefield under your control, Wavewing Elemental gets +2/+2 until turn. Okay, this guy is fine. He's not great. I'd probably mostly cut him because even though he's a 3/4 flyer, it's 6 mana, and his landfall trigger might it might go off, but sometimes it won't even go off. Evolving Wilds. Land. Tap, sacrifice Evolving Wilds. Search your library for a basic land card and put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. With landfall, this card is pretty good. You can have like 2 triggers in 1 turn. It helps with your mana. It's just a good card. Sometimes it is first pickable. We'll see if it is this time. Silent Skimmer. 3 colors and a black for a 0/4. Devoid flying. Whenever Silent Skimmer attacks, defending player loses 2 life. It's a fine card. I played with it. It's a good blocker. And sometimes it just gets in there and loses 2 for people. Rush of Ice. 1 blue. Sorcery. Tap target creature. It doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Awaken 3 for 4 and a blue. I like the clutch way better. It's the other card that bounces it. If you're in an Awaken deck, I mean, it's a necessity. You might as well take it. I would never first pick it, but if you get like, I don't know, 9th pick or something, sure, might as well on your blue. Natural Connection. 2 colors and a green. Instant, search your library for a basic land card, put it on to the battlefield tap, then shuffle your library. This is very slow. It's just not a good card to me. Even if you have landfall, I mean, yay, you get 1 extra landfall trigger for 3. It's not that great. Oh, and Natural Aggression. We've already been over this. It's the 2 colorless and a green. It's the fight card. If you're green, I mean, it's a great card. I don't know if I'd first pick it. Okay. Zulaport Cutthroat. 1 colors and a black for a 1/1. He's an ally. It's very important for this because whenever he or another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. He's like half a blood artist, and he's still really good. So I would probably pick him so far, first pick. Oh, never mind. Stasis Snare. 1 color's white, white. Enchantment with flash. Whenever Stasis Snare enters a battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls until Stasis Snare leaves the battlefield. Basically, it's Drain of Nowhere, but you pay an extra white to get flash. And it's removal. It hits anything, any creature. So it hits all the Eldrazi's for it's pretty cheap. So yeah, I'd first pick that. Pilgrim's Eye. 3 colorless for a 1/1 flying creature that when he enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Basically, he helps you fix your mana. He is really good, actually. I mean, he's helped me a lot in games, but those were, of course, not drafts, but I think he's still even good there. And Guardian of Tazim? Wow. 3 colorless, blue, blue, creature sphinx, flying, landfall. He's a 4/5. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, tap target creature an opponent controls. If that land is an island, that creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. This guy is just boring. I mean, he's a good card, don't get me wrong, but he's just so boring. And I'm not sure. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, nothing else. Okay. So basically for me, it's between the Guardian and Stasis Snare. Here we have a 4/5 flyer for 5 that has an ability, or we have removal. I mean, it depends on if white or blue is better in this set, and I might just take the Guardian, even though he is boring and I don't like him that much. The flying and just helps a lot. This is removal for anything, but I would like to try him out to see if the landfall is even that great. Okay, so I mean, this is the first week of Battle of Zendikar. I've only got to draft twice so far, and yeah, I like it. Sealed was fun, but I also like the draft a lot. There's a lot of things you can do. So okay, so stay tuned, and hopefully we'll have more crack packs. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the crack pack. It's one of my favorite things, and it's something I'm going to try to do at least once a week on here. So don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at booster_tutor, and hope you enjoy my videos. Thank you.